Emeka, let me tell you why school is very important. When Daniel was a child, he hated school. Every morning, he walked past his classroom like it was a prison. He thought school was only about exams, homework, and punishment. One day, during a heavy rain, Daniel and his mother were stranded on the road. Their car broke down, and night fell quickly. Fear filled the air. Then a young man stopped to help them. He fixed the car, spoke kindly, and explained the problem clearly. Before leaving, he smiled and said, "I learned this in school." Years later, Daniel sat in a classroom again, not as a student, but as a teacher. He remembered that rainy night. He realized school was not just passing exams. School teaches you how to think, how to solve problems, how to speak with confidence, and how to help others. Daniel looked at his students and said, "School is a lamp. You may not need its light every moment. But when darkness comes, it shows you the way." And from that day, he understood. School is good because it prepares you for moments life never warns you about. Daniel paused and looked around the classroom. The students were quiet now, listening. He continued, "That man who helped us in the rain didn't know us, but because of what he learned in school, he had confidence, skill, and courage. Education gave him power, not power to control people, but power to serve." One boy raised his hand and said, "Sir, what if school is hard?" Daniel smiled. "Life is harder," he replied. "School is where you practice before the real test comes." Years passed. One of Daniel's students, Amina, almost dropped out. She felt school was useless. But she remembered Daniel's words and stayed. Later, during a disease outbreak in her village, Amina used what she learned in school to educate people, save lives, and bring hope. One evening, Daniel received a letter. It read, "Sir, school became my lamp too. Thank you for not letting me quit." Daniel folded the letter with tears in his eyes. He finally understood the true gift of school. It doesn't just change grades, it changes futures. And somewhere, at the lesser child's fund, would one day save a life tomorrow. The next morning, Daniel walked into the classroom with the same quiet strength in his eyes. He wrote one sentence on the board: "Education is the seed, life is the harvest." He turned to his students and said, "Some seeds grow fast, others take time, but no seed grows if it is never planted." Years later, Daniel was old and gray. His classroom had changed, but the lamp still hung from the ceiling, glowing softly. Not all were rich, but all were confident. All could think. All could stand on their own. One evening, as the sun set, the power went out. Darkness filled the room. A small student rushed to light the old lamp. Daniel smiled. He realized then that school had done its job. The light was no longer only in the classroom, it lived inside the students. And that is why school is good. Because when the world goes dark, educated minds know how to create light.
Please subscribe!